Bonjour et bienvenue à French Tutorial. Hello, welcome to French Tutorial. Today we want to learn names of countries and continents in French. How to write names of countries and continents in French language. Now before you be able to do this, there are things you need to know. There are some things peculiar to French language you need to learn. The first is, in French, names of countries go with articles. Names of countries go with articles just like any other noun in French. For example, you have Nigeria as le Nigeria, Ghana, le Ghana, France, la France, l'Angola, and so on. So, just like when you're naming things in French, you don't leave the articles behind. The same thing with names of countries. The second is you have to know that just like any other noun or any other common noun, a country is either masculine or feminine in gender. And also there are cases where you have plural. For instance, up here we have le Nigeria, singular. Remember the article, the definite article le. So, le Nigeria, that means Nigeria is masculine. You have la France, that means France is feminine. Okay, and so here in the plural you have les États-Unis, which means les États-Unis is plural, and that's the United States. So you have les Seychelles, which is the Seychelles. So pay attention, you don't pronounce the S. You don't pronounce the S. Les Pays-Bas, the Netherlands. Les Pays-Bas, les Philippines, the Philippines. So you see that these countries, they are in the plural, and so when you're writing them in French, you use the plural of l'article défini. So, and also you note that the S is not pronounced, unlike in English. The third thing you also need to know is that most countries whose name end with E are feminine. So that helps us to distinguish or to learn the names of countries that will go with la. Those whose name end in E, most of the times, be careful, there could be one or two exceptions, but most of the times the name of the country ends in E, automatically you know it is feminine. So, la France, la Grande-Bretagne, la Sierra Leone, la Gambie, and so on and so forth. Alright, countries whose name begin with a vowel or take the L apostrophe that we learned earlier. So countries whose name begin with a vowel take L apostrophe. So we have l'Angola, l'Afrique du Sud, l'Iran, l'Egypte, and so on and so forth. So please do not write the name of any country without the articles. If you're listing names of countries, don't write them without the articles. So if you want to list the names of countries that appear or that are found in West Africa, you have Nigeria, Ghana, Togo. In English, you can call them out like that. But in French, you will say le Ghana, le Togo, la Côte d'Ivoire, and so on and so forth. Alright, so now let's look at these countries and the way they use the preposition that indicate location. We have the preposition that indicates location as a. A is, in French, it could be at, it could be in, okay, it could be to. So, now you need to know that le, which is l'article défini in the singular, plus any masculine country will change to o when it comes in contact with this a. What do I mean? Le Togo, Togo. So if I'm going to say a, I want to say in Togo, right? Remember this a could be in. So if I want to say in Togo, because this is lo, I will say au Togo. Je vais au Togo. I'm going to Togo. Le Nigeria, masculine. So I want to say in Nigeria. So I want to say someone is in Nigeria. Il est au Nigeria. So in Nigeria, au Nigeria. So you want to say in Nigeria, people are usually happy. You can say au Nigeria, les gens sont toujours contents. Il est au Nigeria en ce moment. He is in Nigeria right now. Au Nigeria. Always note that you want to say in Nigeria, au Nigeria. Le Ghana, the same thing, au Ghana. So all the countries that have lo, the l'article défini masculine with them, you say au. If you want to say in that country or at that place. Nous sommes au Ghana. We are in Ghana. Le Portugal, au Portugal. Elle habite au Portugal. He lives in Portugal. Elle habite au Portugal. She lives in Portugal. So, I want to say I live in Nigeria. How do I say it? From this example, yes, j'habite au Nigeria. If I want to say I live in Ghana, with this example I've given you, what do you say? J'habite au Ghana. Très bien. So that is how it is said. Now let's look at the same preposition a with feminine countries. La. So the countries that take la. If I want to say I am in those countries, how do I say them? So you see it changes at this time around to en, which is on. It changes to en, which is on. So I want to say in France, this is la France. If I want to say in France, I will say en France. Je vais en France cette année. I'm going to France. So you want to say to, in, at, it becomes on. So I live in France. How will I say that? J'habite en France. J'habite en France. So the second example is la Bretagne. La Bretagne, en Bretagne. Il est en Bretagne en ce moment. La Guinée becomes en Guinée. En Guinée, nous sommes en Guinée. Et la Côte d'Ivoire becomes en Côte d'Ivoire. En Côte d'Ivoire. Elle habite en Côte d'Ivoire. He lives in Côte d'Ivoire. She lives in Côte d'Ivoire. Alright, so what about the situation where you have the countries as plural? What do we do? The preposition changes to o. O. Just like you have o, the singular, now it changes to o. So whether it is masculine country or feminine country, the preposition will change to o. For instance, we have a previous example, les États-Unis, which is the United States. So if I want to say I'm going to the United States, I will say je vais aux États-Unis. So, aux États-Unis. Whether you're saying in America, in the US, going to the US, you say aux États-Unis. So if I want to say I live in the US, j'habite aux États-Unis. And les Pays-Bas becomes aux Pays-Bas. Il est aux Pays-Bas en ce moment. Il est aux Pays-Bas en ce moment. Les Seychelles, aux Seychelles. Nous sommes aux Seychelles. So, all the countries that take the plural will all be O with X. Don't forget avec X. With X. In the singular where you have lo, it takes O, but just AU, no X. So the X is an indication of plural, the mark of plural. So the last one, les Philippines, aux Philippines. Elle habite aux Philippines. She lives in the Philippines. Okay, so that's that on the countries. Now let's look at names of continents and how they take the prepositions also. Now, it's good to learn that all the continents begin with vowel. The name of all the continents begin with vowels. So we don't have a problem of, having to learn when it is lo or la. So all the countries begin with vowel. So they all take l, which is L apostrophe, l, l. So we have l'Afrique, that's Africa, l'Afrique, l'Afrique. I want to say in Africa, I will say en Afrique, en Afrique. Je vais en Afrique cette semaine. I'm going to Africa this week. L'Amérique, that's the second continent, l'Amérique, en Amérique. Il est en Amérique en ce moment. He's in America right now. L'Asie, that's Asia, l'Asie. En Asie, nous sommes en Asie, we are in Asia. L'Europe, l'Europe, that's Europe. En Europe, elle habite en Europe. L'Australie, l'Australie, en Australie, nous allons en Australie cette année. Nous allons en Australie cette année. We are going to Australia this year. All right, so that's what we have for you today on French tutorial. Please, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, hit that button now and also like us and share our videos. Merci beaucoup et à la prochaine. Au revoir.